First job of the day. Well, that's just the second because I've already been a container wagon in. This is full. Let's jam that. So I'm just going to poke it down. Oscar's off to pick a ladder up and Andrew's going to tip the ash bin, and then I can just poke up there in case it's in that black bit there after the sock. The sock's empty, but I think the top might have a bit in. Do have a new one putting on that really. Just click it on the Merlot, and then it should just lift out if I give it a flick. That's it. I'll get the rake and just poke up in there and check it's okay. Let's see. Bit of dust. Looks alright, I think. That was probably causing the problem. Bit of wire can get stuck across there. What we call a torque arm, that fork there. The bolts have rattled out and it's damaged the thread in the Olly casting. So none of them are working. So them three may. So I'm going to undo them Allen keys. That one's already damaged. See if we can turn that cap a bit so we can use them holes. Because that one still just about works. And so do them two. Because there's nothing holding it in place at the moment other than it hitting the floor. John's fueling the digger up, and Andrew's over there moving some green waste with the dump trailer, but looks like it's got a bit of ivy in it. I'm going looking for my sockets. I've took all the Allen keys out. I'm about to take that cap off, that's why it started leaking. But I've just found this one. It's a better cap, so I think I'll swap the cap off out of the gearbox. This one, the cap's good, but the drive coupling's sheared, so I can't even swap the gearbox. So I'll swap the plate like I first thought, but I did think it's only 2 bolts to swap the whole motor, the whole box. But with that being sheared, I'll just swap the caps. But some of these are a bit jumped, so I'll have to get them out with a chisel and then undo the rest with the Allen key. To be honest, I've managed to get it in roll grips. Got that off, the seal's gone. See, it's damaged there. So I'll get the seal out the other one. Not a lot of oil left in that gearbox because it leaked out that middle shaft a bit. But I'll have to get some oil and top it up. And I'll make a new gasket out of silicone-y stuff. This one's actually more damaged than I thought, but it has got 3 good holes, whereas that one's only got 2. So I'll use that and then see how we get on. I'm going to use that rubber stuff so it sets dead quick to put the cap on. Get some oil out of all this. That reminds me, that's the antifreeze. Let's get mad for that. This is obviously off Certas, the Q8 stuff. We've got every different oil you can imagine on this pallet. An antifreeze, and with it being November tomorrow, 31st today, Halloween, anniversary of the budget when the world changed. Well, it did in the UK. Yeah, it's going to start getting colder, so we're going to go around and check like the 1455, the MB track and all them other ones. Or, just pull it off. For antifreeze. But yeah, no, I just want some oil, don't I, for that gearbox. So it'd be the bottom drum, I bet. That's 46 hydraulic oil. Must be that middle one. I'm just going to pull this pallet to bits anyway and grab the drum I need. Would be the bottom one. 80, 90 it is. We need for that oil. Not oil, gearbox. I can't get my words out today, it's too tight. Tiring day yesterday without shopping. Get a jug anyway. Another task. Should be on that shelf. Hunt the yard, I think. I've cheated and I've topped that up with oil before I put the lid on rather than do it to the drain plug. But them 3 are perfect. That one's not too bad and that one's not really worked at all, but I've got 5 bolts back in to now try to slide it back on the shaft under there. that's back together now. Put that block of wood, hammered it in tight. It's like a damper now. So really that takes the weight of the torque rather than the bolts I've just put in. Unless it's in reverse, then the bolts hold it. I'm on the computer, but I've just heard a truck. It is another truck that we've been bringing in with this maize gluten. So we're going to show you how that works in a minute. It tips the whole container, that truck. Goes up like that, and then it all like flows out the back. I'm trying to image in it, but I've got this light so that you can see inside the containers. Because we've got to take the liner out and then blow them out to check that they're clean enough. So this is what's called a skeleton trailer. So that pivots on the twist locks, and the front ones undo. And then there's a liner inside the container. There was a piece of cardboard that they just took out the back so they can shut the doors. But they're not even half full. That's about 27 or 29 ton, I think. I'll stand to the side because the odd time, not with this product, but if you've got something that's a bit more less free flowing, it can stick in the top of the containers, flow out around it and then make them topple over. So everyone has to be clear of the sides of the trailer when they tip. But with the container being 9'6" high, that little pipe's in the way a bit as well. Take that down. We've only just got enough height to tip him. So we'll just ease slowly, steady now, and it should just start to roll out. Need to bring the cherry picker back actually and move that tube. This is why you should always build sheds as high as you can. That pigeon just try and fly in then. You can actually have a ramp and unload them with the telehandler, but it's obviously, it takes a lot longer. Bolt tipper with like an alley body. Comes out like a slide at the playground. Park, so this is a bit slower because it's obviously coming off the container floor. Nearly out. But he is close up there. That's it now. Go in now with the leaf blower, blow the corners and remove the liner, then that goes back and gets shipped back to where it came from. Blue skies. Just giving Annika a heart attack that does the cleaning for Brookhouse, because I looked on the planner today and saw it was red. She turned up here doing some jobs in the office and I said, oh, is Brookhouse ready? I'm just going to go and check the fuel level. She's like, there's no one in this weekend. I said, well, the calendar says it's red. And she's like, oh, well, it does that after Wednesday, because apparently it's too late to book by that point. So she had the heart sunk thinking, because it's not ready yet. Anyway, we've checked and it isn't actually full this weekend. But I am just going to go and sort of hole up in the utility and check the fuel level in the tank, because we need to get that telemetry stuff put on it, don't we? Looks like it's got some to me. The sooner we get the things so I can see on my phone, the better. Because I've got this little fiberglass pole. So, poking in and then wait for the splash. And then hold it against the side. It's getting lower. Light bulb have gone up there, so I tried to pull that fitting off and it's just exploded all over me. Luckily it didn't go in my eyes. Smashed all over the floor in the storeroom at Brookhouse. Oh! I'd forgotten this trailer had been left up at Wellbrook, so I'm just going to take it back to the yard now. Andrew had come the other day putting these gates up, but I don't know what had happened. He put the post, but he's finished them off. Oh, he might be letting the concrete set. I don't know why that one's not in. It's not even concreted in that, is it? It's just drilled ready. Yeah, he drilled a hole here, but it made this gap narrower. So I was like, no, it wants to be out the way. And the gates are quite long, so they'll go across past the tree. And then we don't waste any space. So that needs concreting in, and then so does that. They were doing it on Wednesday, I thought. There's the gates there ready to go. Maybe it went dark on them. That cover crop's fair romping on. Rest of the mustard in it. Some biomass in there now. Protecting the soil, which is good. Trailer up, but another box has just been. That doesn't look as high as the last one, does it? Andrew's just making me a bit of room now to drop this trailer out the way. There's all sorts of random pallets in the way down here. I brought that trailer back, you see. Brought it back and realised the side's still not on it. Ah, maybe. Next time it goes out, we'll have to go that way and grab it. Oh, did you see that? Ambulance just went past. Andrew's just going to go and pick a trailer up at Brookhouse. The big flat trailer's up there, so he's going to bring the side back for the life of Williams while he's there. Shut that, don't need it. I was going to do the birthdays, but there is none. So everyone must be too busy being Halloween, or no one must have been born on Halloween. So yeah, no birthdays today. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. You can see who's the tallest, just put it up. Oscar's put the clock on the wall out the old weighbridge. If it's that high, everyone has to strain the neck to see it. We need to hang it down a bit lower so you can glance up.
Well, I wanted them on this wall because then you can, as you're writing, you can go there instead of going ooh.
What, is the wire not long?
You were going to have to do that.
Yeah, like that's why I said you wanted them.
Is the wire not long enough to go to there?
You just put it somewhere else.
I'm plugging in there. I wanted there, but.
Proper dark outside. It's now 20 to 7. It's the nights have proper changed. That's the end of the video anyway today. I've been on this most of the day, so yeah, not very interesting, sorry. But thanks for watching nonetheless, and I'll see you tomorrow.